So now what I ended up doing was every day I would go from the hospital to work. Now, mind you, I told you it was a blizzard, so I had to walk 2 miles. There, 2 miles back. If I was able to catch a bus, because they were running real slow, I would catch the bus. But I wasn't gonna leave my son in the hospital by himself with his mother. So she would take care of him in the morning time. I was at work. At nighttime, I would come and I would sleep with him. I would stay right there when he had that little incubator. I had my hand in there. I would read to him. I would sing to him. And hold on. And I would tell him, I was like, yo, you don't give up. I'm not gonna give up. I said, we got this, we got this. So he was in the hospital for weeks. And every day, I would get up and I would go to work. And then on my lunchtime, I would go straight to the hospital and I would come straight back. And then at nighttime, I would let my wife get an opportunity to go home and take a shower and rest. And I would stay with him the entire night. So I was sleeping in the hospital for weeks. I would sleep on that chair. I always have my hand inside the incubator so he could hold my little hand. And I would tell him, like, yo, if you don't give up, I won't give up. And he fought through the whole shit. He made it through. Now he finally makes it home. And I was like, yo, if you don't give up, I'm never gonna give up on you. There's nothing in life that's gonna break me. So, my son's now, he graduated college, he's older. I'm proud of him. But that's how Endless Round happened. You're not gonna read that in there because what I did, I made sure I made it relatable to everybody. Because everybody goes through a battle in life. And everybody has a story. See, that's why Endless Round was the first chapter of my book, because that was the first chapter of my life. But on November 16th is the day I lost my child. My first one. Now, my son was born November 29th, a year later. God wanted me to have this baby. And that's how Endless Round came from. So In a Man's Mind, it's just not a book. It's a story, it's a battle that we all go through. And we all have our stories. I hope you pick one up.